Morozova.
Lena, my dear, can you tell me what the fuck happened to this whole humanitarian convoy operation, huh? I just had a call from above, and they're not happy at all.
They opened fire on our troops, which was part of the mission's contingencies, and the mission was validated. We pushed them in a corner and forced them to show their true colors. Now the world cannot ignore the truth that they are the aggressors.
Lena, when will you learn? The world doesn't care about the truth. The truth is whatever the victor decides to tell when the war is over. So if I were you, I would make sure we are victorious, so you can tell your version of the story.
So, are we at war?
Not officially, of course. Declaring war is a thing of the past, yes? But this act of war cannot remain unanswered. We would lose face. Contingency Plan 57 has been approved and is now in immediate effect. You know what to do. I hope I can count on you.
Yes, of course.
One last thing. I've seen the request for your team. Take Battalion and the commander, whatever his name is. They make sense and the records are impeccable. But are you sure about Demidov? He's a goner.
Don't worry, I have my reasons. I am sure he will be up to the task.
Still good at motivating men, I see. But don't fuck this up, Lena. I won't be here to save your nice little ass if you do.
Mind your own ass, Mudak. The Ignalina nuclear power plant, located right next to the frontier, is a very vulnerable strategic asset. It supplies about 70% of the Baltic states' electricity, so shutting it down would strongly impact their resistance. TV and radio, cell phones, street cameras, everything would stop working. The power plant is surrounded by a very swampy area, which makes ground operations difficult to accomplish. But this is not a problem for us. We have VDV units that can be transported by helicopter. Shutting down a power plant is a matter of minutes, while turning it back on takes weeks. So this is gonna be a hit-and-run operation. We secure the perimeter, drop a team of assault engineers, they shut down the power plant, and everyone goes home before sunrise. Captain Battalion, thank you for making yourself available at such short notice. This is much appreciated.
My pleasure, Agent Morozova. When the duty calls, I'm always the first to answer.
Almost. Commander, please meet Captain Battalion, who will support you during this operation. He's one of our most brilliant young officers.
But I thought you said I would be in command. I'm perfectly capable of handling this whole operation on my own.
There is no doubt about your abilities, Captain. But this is no longer an exercise, and one of you could be injured. So we must ensure there is redundancy in the chain of command. Now let's get to work, shall we? The assault group tasked with securing the perimeter of the power plant will be brought first and escorted by attack helicopters. The enemy resistance in the vicinity should be limited to the local reserve units. They have neither the equipment nor the training to face our airborne forces. Once the perimeter is secured, we send a second wave of helicopters carrying the engineers and additional reinforcements. The activation of the emergency shutdown of the power plant should not take long. Once this is done, we'll send the helicopter back to pick you up. The engineers will be evacuated first, followed by your airborne troops. Hopefully, you should be back before the enemy even has time to realize what's going on. Begin the attack. Suppress all the enemy resistance and secure the landing zone.
Here we go! Try to keep up with me, Commander, because I won't wait for you. Давай!
Армейская авиация слушает. Вертушки здесь. Армейская авиация слушает. Вертикальная на связи. Вертушки на приеме. Армейская авиация слушает.
Patrols around the power plant eliminated. Keep up the good work.
Камов слушает.
Logistics center clear for landing. Resistance crushed.
Армейская авиация слушает.
Railway station clear. Nice fireworks.
Летим.
Battalion for HQ. All the landing zones are secure.
Good job, you two. Continue to patrol the area and keep the landing zone safe. I'm sending in the transport helicopters.
Армейская авиация слушает. Вертикальная на связи. Армейская авиация слушает. Вертушки здесь. Вертушки на приеме. Камов на приеме. Вертушки здесь. Вылетел к цели. Координаты принял, выдвигаюсь. Траектория полета обновлена.
We've got boots on the ground in the logistics center.
Выдвигаемся на новую позицию. Десант готов. Вертикальная
Our
на
troops
связи.
are taking over the railway station.
Камов слушает.
The first wave has successfully landed. Our Spetsnaz have stormed the power plant. Not much resistance encountered, but some workers have locked themselves behind the blast doors of the main control room. I'm sending the attack helicopters back to base immediately to escort the second wave containing the assault engineers. Defend the perimeter with what you have in the meantime. Don't let anybody reach the power plant.
You heard her, guys. Defend the perimeter and hold until the second wave arrives. I hope I can count on you to help with the defense, Commander.
Десант готов. Это огневая поддержка. Проверить здание. Пехота на приеме. Принял. Зачищаю.
Enemy vehicles coming our way at the train station. Let's ambush them.
Десант готов. Не останавливаться!
Enemy convoy destroyed. We took prisoners, the reservists from the local garrison, which has been put on alert.
ВДВ слушает. Так точно, заходим. Пехота ждет приказа.
Away! Enemy vehicles are storming the left flank.
Пехотинцы ждут ваших приказов. Голубые береты на связи.
The attack on the left flank has been repelled. Well done, guys. Keep it up.
Понял, идем на зачистку. Бог прости. Погнали. Десант готов.
Another convoy destroyed. We've captured an officer this time. According to what he said, there is a large mechanized brigade stationed nearby, and it has been alerted. It sounds like an attempt to frighten us, but if this is true, we need to be gone before they arrive, or we won't see the morning.
Потопали.
Don't worry, the engineers will soon be here.
Давай, давай. Огневая поддержка на приеме. Это пехота. Туда. ВОП на связи. Будем там. Погнали! Пехота здесь! ВДВ слушает. Принял, выдвигаемся. Есть кто дома? Проверим этот дом. Принял. Занимаем позицию. Зачистить здание.
The enemy group on the left flank is retreating.
Огневая поддержка на связи.
Commander, my guys report that they've observed enemy activity around us. They seem to be regrouping and preparing fire support positions. Their next assault will certainly be better prepared than their previous attacks, and we might not be facing simple conscripts anymore.
Хороший дом для обороны. ВДВ здесь.
Armored vehicles approaching the right flank. Fire at will. Don't let them pass.
Проверим этот дом. Быстрее, быстрее! Пехота здесь! За ВДВ! Командир, у нас потери!
Mechanized assault on the right flank destroyed. The rest of the infantry is falling back.
Чё встали? Быстрее! Отделение поддержки на приеме. Быстрее давай! Пехота здесь! Пехота на связи. Какие ваши указания? Пехотинцы ждут ваших приказов. Понял, идем на зачистку.
Огневая поддержка на связи. Десант, работаем по врагу. Ломай дверь! Тук-тук, кто там? ВДВ слушает. Attention! Enemy armored vehicles are storming the left flank. Принял. Занимаем позицию. Как насчет шаг? Пехота, расстрел. Пехоты много 200. Штурмуем это здание. Он ждет ваших приказов. За ВДВ!
The second wave is en route. Hold tight.
Это пехота. We're starting to run out of ammo down here. How much longer are we gonna need to hold on our own, Lena?
The helicopters have finished rearming and refueling, and the engineers are on board. They will soon be on their way. Commander, the second wave transporting the assault engineers has arrived. Transport helicopters are also available to call reinforcements and bring supplies.
Enemy's attack on the left flank repelled. Пехота на приеме.
We've reached the blast doors of the control room. 20 centimeters of tempered steel and reinforced concrete. That's serious business.
How long will it take? We have a full mechanized brigade coming our way, and we won't be able to hold them off for long.
We're in the same boat here. We're on it. And we can't work faster, so we'll let you know when it's done, okay?
This might take a while. Keep the enemy as far away from the nuclear power plant as possible until they can access the control room and shut down both reactors. I'm sending a third wave of reinforcements with our reserves. They should arrive in a few minutes.
ВДВ здесь. Принял. Зачищаю. Голубые береты на связи. Проверить здание. Тук-тук. Добавим жару. Где тут коробочки? Есть кто дома? Армейская авиация слушает. Enemy is attacking the left flank. Hold your positions. Give them hell. ВДВ слушает. attacking the left flank. Hold your positions. Give them hell.
HQ to all ground units. The next wave is approaching the landing zone. Confirm visual.
What the hell? They're flying towards the enemy. Break right, break right.
Пехота на Shit, the crisis, everyone! Look! Figures two! Fires! Fires! Take the landing pad in the right! Now cover! Пехота ждет приказа.
They shot down the helicopter.
Это пехота!
The last wave of paratroopers was dropped near the power plant. The helicopters are returning to base for repairs and will come back to support you as soon as possible. Good luck.
Damn. Looks like we're left without air cover once again.
Рубы готовы!
Oh well. Suck it up and drive on, I guess.
Туры в действии!
We're starting to face armored vehicles with heavy weapons. These are Vilkas from the Iron Wolves Brigade, one of the best trained Lithuanian mechanized units. Without armored vehicles of our own, we won't be able to resist much longer.
Understood. We have a pair of Mi-26 available at the base. We can airlift you armored reinforcements. What's the most pressing need on the battlefield right now?
Сгорание бака, выхожу из зоны.
Roger that. Reinforcements will be arriving shortly. Stand by for the package.
Армейская авиация слушает. Пусть еще выживут. Пехота на прием. Граната идет первой. Это пехота.
Attention. The situation in the area of operation is becoming more complicated. A column of Latvian armored vehicles has crossed the border and is moving in your direction. They should arrive on your right flank shortly.
Ah, it's our lucky day apparently. Look, Lithuania, Latvia. The only one missing is Estonia for a Baltic royal flush. Guys, get your RPGs ready. All eyes on the right flank. The fun's about to start there.
Вертушки здесь.
The requested armored vehicles have been delivered. Good luck, guys.
Here comes the promised column of Latvians. Огонь! Oh shit, they brought mortars with them.
Транспорт ждет приказа. Принял. Выдвигаемся. Туры в боевом режиме. Надо их выбить. Укройтесь в этом здании. Противовоздушная оборона. Мы под огнем. Вертикальная на связи. Координаты принял. Удвоить скорость. Установлен новый маршрут полета. Пехота в бою.
Attention! Enemy choppers! Grab a tube and shoot that bastard down! Fuck! I think they brought in some special forces. Don't let them land!
Пути. Выдвигаемся. Готовы к бою. Где тут коробочки? Бешеная блокада клана. Прикрытие под обстрелом. ПМД тут.
Now they're coming in with mortars on the left flank! Hold I think we pushed the Latvians back. Well, that wasn't easy. It's too early to relax. We need to prepare for the next attack.
Это пехота, у нас есть 300 и 200. Двигаюсь к точке. Засада. Боевая машина не зажата. Здесь. БМД, слушаю.
Enemy choppers! You guys know what to do!
Армейская авиация слушает.
One black hawk down! Good job, guys! Their attack is also losing momentum on the left flank. That was close. Damn mortars. Блять. Is it the Lithuanian-Latvian military cooperation day or what? It looks like we're taking on both their entire armies in one fell swoop.
На приеме.
What's the situation in the power plant? How much longer we're gonna have to hold these damn positions?
Десантники, вы в
We've
порядке?
just breached into the control room and cleared it. It's only a matter of minutes now to trigger the automatic shutdown.
Great news. We'll fire up the engines of the helicopter for the evacuation. Tell me when the shutdown is in effect, and I'll send them.
Проверим этот дом.
Let's hope they don't get lost this time. How hard it is to aim for the big building with the big pipe sticking out, huh?
Туристы в боевом режиме. Мирных нет. Гранату туда. БМД на связи. Приказ понял. Едем. Нужно сбить вертолет.
Things are calming down. Did they finally give up? That would surprise me. And I don't like it.
Транспорт здесь. Сближаемся.
Artillery! Take cover!
Учись.
So that's what they were preparing. Fall back in the direction of the power plant. I'm sure they won't risk using heavy artillery near it.
Отделение ПЗРК в бою. Отдавайте приказы. Армейская авиация слушает. Возвращаемся домой. ВДВ на приеме.
Engineers, have you heard? We need to evacuate now. Are you not done yet?
Not yet. The automatic shutdown failed. This damn equipment is rotten to the core. The control rods are stuck halfway through and refuse to go down.
200-е.
What? Are you joking me? If you don't shut down the reactors in time, I swear, we will leave you here.
Listen, it's not my fault this place hasn't seen any maintenance since the days of Brezhnev. Give us another 5 minutes, and we'll go to the reactor room to make the rods go down the hard way.
Ноги в руки.
What do you mean the hard way? Blowing this place up with us nearby is not part of the plan. Don't do anything stupid.
Куда вас доставить?
Well, we'll find out at the first kiss of my circular zone these damn control rods. Engineers out.
ВДВ на приеме. Как слышно? БМД на связи. Огонь и маневр. Двигаюсь к точке. Принял. Выдвигаюсь. Десант готов. Зачистить здание. Вертушки на приеме. Пехота ждет приказа. Приказ понял, выезжаем. Десант готов. Так точно, заходим. Локальные на связи. Пехота здесь! Транспорт, слушай. Выдвигаемся. Вертушки здесь. ЗВТВ! Пехота, вы под обстрелом. Держи коридор. БНД на связи. БНД тут, становится жарко. Уже еду. Заводи мотор. Мы в бою, транспорт слушай. Двигаемся. Транспорт на поле боя. Транспорт здесь, ведем бой. Поехали, потом заведемся. Пиздец, мы в таком... Армейская авиация слушает. Боевая машина десанта, слушаю. Приказ понял, выезжаю. Пути. Транспорт на связи. Пехота под огнем. Второй ранен. It worked! First reactor has been shut down. We're moving to the second. Transport
Great
здесь.
work. The method is a bit unconventional, but it's the result that matters. Carry on.
Выдвигаемся. My father used to tell me, if violence doesn't solve your problems, hit harder. Нас тут конкретно зажали. Куда вас завезти? Транспорт ждет приказа. Добавляем шаг. Армейская авиация слушает. Job done! We've shot down both reactors! We're moving to evac zone! Provide cover now!
What's this? Good news from you? Shit, I can't believe my ears. Get ready to evacuate. We'll cover you.
Армейская авиация слушает.
The engineers have been successfully evacuated. Battalion, prepare your troops. You go with the next wave. Commander, continue to defend the perimeter. You and your men will evacuate last.
Вертушки на приеме. Отходим на базу. Принял, зачищаем. Противотанковое подразделение в бою. У пехоты потери. Двигайся вперед. Вертушки здесь. Даем ходу. Трубы готовы. Вертикальная на связи.
Your turn, Commander. Bring all your remaining units to the evacuation zone. Attack helicopters will protect your retreat.
Пехота на связи. Какие ваши указания? Разведка здесь. Ведем бой. Да, командир. Брещище. Взять здание. Голубые деревья на цель.
The last transport helicopters are arriving. The zone is hot, so you will only have 1 minute to mount up.
The helicopters are in position. You got 1 minute, Commander. Hurry up. All the infantry is here. Get in the choppers and let's head back to base.
Вылетел к цели. Даем ходу. Вертушки на приеме. Захожу на цель. Армейская авиация слушает. Вертикальная на связи. Траектория полета обновлена. Летим! Миссия окончена. Возврат.